As I told you, we are moving on to Unit 4, having completed the first three units, that is overview of public relations, theoretical basis of public relations, and the latest third unit being employee communication. The next one is community relations. Please mute the audio. I'm hearing Pooja HC is joining now. Yeah. Now, so these are the contents of Unit 4, that is community relations. Importance of public relations, community relations process, guidelines for effective relations program, that is community relations program, special functions of public relations with reference to communities and neighborhoods, criteria for community relation activities, then the two related complementary or contradictory issues of community relations, that is corporate social responsibility CSR and philanthropy, and the emerging challenge of community activism. And one popular case study has also been included here. As I told, we are going to discuss these case studies and all when we meet on the campus. So these are the contents of community relations. Uh, as a preamble, I would like you to appreciate the fact that an organization, through its public relations mechanism or the machinery or the function, would like to have a, a kind of good, rewarding relationships with the public. And this public is a very omnibus term, it consists of different types of stakeholders who are directly connected to the organization. They might be the consumers, they might be the banks and financial institutions, they might be the lenders and creditors, they might be suppliers of materials and other essential utilities. It might include the regulatory authorities under whose jurisdiction the organization operates. It involves tax and government authorities, the local administration, etc. All these form the public with whom the organization would like to have good relations through its public relations mechanism, so that the organization would be able to perform effectively both for its own good and the good of the general good of the public. Now, you are also aware that an organization, a business organization, does not operate in a vacuum, right? Without anybody. It cannot operate in an isolated manner. It will have to have relationship with its uh, neighborhood or community. If an organization is working in a place like, say, our Navale area, it will have to have some kind of relationship with the community. Community here is not the religious connotation you should take. Community here means the society, the neighborhood around the organization. It's situated around the organization's business premises or its functional premises. There might be, because you are not going to have your business unit on top of Himalayas, right? Without anybody seeing, without anybody coming near to you. No, it is not like that. You have to operate in the midst of this society, in the midst of this. So you are bound to have a neighborhood, a community surrounding your organization. Then how do you maintain the relationship with this immediate community? Community is situated immediate next to or adjacent to or surrounding your organization. What kind of relationship you would like to have with this community? It might be in a physical perspective, or it might be in a global perspective. The entire community, entire society. What kind of relationship you would like to have? That is what is going to be examined and understood, and by this So community relations could be taken as a part of the larger public relations program or the function of the organization. Okay. Public relations seek to establish and maintain good relationship with the public, and the community is a very good part of this public, a very significant part of this public. Community support, community endorsement, community acceptance of your activities, your programs, your functions is very much important. If the local community opposes, you have seen several examples. The organization cannot function at all. You have seen the movements in Tamil Nadu or Kerala, in Kerala especially, where the Coca-Cola plant was had to go out. You are aware of the example of this Tata Nano factory, which was opposed by where it was originally planned to establish in West Bengal. It was opposed by the people. Then the Tatas had to shift this plant from West Bengal, from eastern to this western to Gujarat, right? From where they rolled out the nano. So if the local community does not accept your existence, your operations, your functions, you cannot hope to function in the long run. So the very good community relations are very much required for successful, rewarding functioning of an organization. In that perspective, we have to see the significance of community relations, and as students of public relations, we have to examine how PR can help you foster, right, promote better community relations of the organization. Now, CR as a public relations, so it is a part of the public relations function, is one of the several functions, activities of public relations. So, CR is community relations as a public relations function is an institutions, that is organizations, planned, active, and continuing participation with and within a community. So, community relations involve all those planned, right? Activities, not an ad hoc, arbitrary, spur of a moment, spontaneous function or activity. It is a very well planned activity. It is a very active. It is not a passive response to community requirements, community preferences, or requirements. It is a very active um, function, and it involves a continuing participation. It is not a one-off activity, once in a year, once in 5 years activity. It is a continuing engagement with the community, continuing participation with the community. You work with the community, you work within the community. Right? You join hands with the community. For example, the community requires something. They might not be having the resources, they might not be having the expertise. You are going to offer, you are going to join hands with them, with your resources, with your expertise, with your manpower, so that community would be able to have that facility, have that service, have that activity, etc. Operating. Similarly, within the community, whether the community join hands or not, you think that community requires this, you are going to invest, you are going to utilize your resources, your expertise, right, to set up a, for example, a drinking water plant, or effluent treatment plant, or a park, or a school, or whatever, a play home, or a old age home, etc., etc. You feel the community requires this. Community is not able to afford to have this because of its poor resources or expertise. You have got these resources. You are going to do this. That is what Infosys Foundation is doing. That is what Wipro is doing. That is what even our Perfect Ally Components is doing. So, community relations is a, from the business enterprise perspective, the organizations planned, well planned, highly active, and continuing participation, continuous participation with the community and within the community. What is the purpose? It is the objective is to maintain and enhance its environment. You have heard this. So if your neighbor house is on fire, you cannot remain safe. You cannot hope to remain safe, is it not? If uh, all those families which are surrounding your house are in a problem, or dying with hunger or disease, you cannot hope to live in peace, because your existence, your peaceful existence, whether you like it or not, relates with the peaceful existence of the people surrounding you. The same thing holds good for an organization. An organization cannot hope to perform well, perform efficiently if the community around this organization, in physical terms, the community situated around, surrounding or adjacent to, or in the neighborhood of this organization is not happy, not contented, not peaceful, or if it is restive, if there is unrest, if there is hunger, if there is unemployment, if there is social disturbance, the organization cannot hope to function effectively. Is notice. That's why companies engage in CR, companies engage in community relations to maintain and improve the environment surrounding the organization to the benefit of both the organization and the company. It is a mutually beneficial program, mutually beneficial activity. It is a win-win situation for both the organization and the community surrounding the organization. So that's why CR is advertised. It is not a very a selfish program of an organization. Organization might get some kind of mileage, publicity, right? Name, propaganda. That is one thing. That benefit is always there. But incidentally, the community also stands to gain, stands to benefit from these activities by way of provision of various services, facilities, right, requirements of the community. So that the community will also be, or the families and the people, citizens living in that community, it also be very comfortable, right? Will also be able to live in peace, right? Live with some comfort, thanks to the organization's timely intervention. So this is community relations for you. So to recapitulate, community relations is a part of the public relations function. Please note this. This is not a standalone thing. It is again a part of the public relations function we have been dealing with, and it represents, CR represents a business firm's planned, active, and continuous uh, participation with and within the community to maintain and to, if possible, to improve the environment, the quality of life in the environment, in its neighborhood, right? To the benefit of both the firm and the community. For example, if there is no school in the neighborhood, what these youngsters will do? Youngsters will get into all antisocial acts. But if there is a school and if there is a high school, if there is a college, these youngsters will go to school, go to college, will learn something. So they will not have time or the inclination to engage in any antisocial activities. And the absence of an antisocial environment would be good for the organization to perform. So such a direct impact is there of community relations. For example, if there is no drinking water facility in the neighborhood, right, then the people will be resting. There will be a lot of unrest. There will be a lot of disease and all the attendant problems. But if the organization with its resources can provide a borewell, can provide a water tank, can provide a water drinking water facility with few lakhs of rupees, it might not be big for this the 100 crore organization, then the people around the organization would be healthy, would be having clean drinking water. If the sanitation facilities also provided, they will all be very healthy. And so there will be a peaceful atmosphere around the organization. This is what CR aims to do. And this is going to benefit, as I told you, both the organization and the firm. None are there as of now. No have joined. Let me take stock of the attendance. Kavya SG, Pooja HC, Aishwarya. Then 12, JN 18, 12. Pooja Gowda is there. Danya has come. Sonia has come. So, hope you are able to follow these things. Are all of you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, nice to hear your voice. Okay. Now let me see what is it. What is the definition of CR or community relations? CR is largely a public relations responsibility. See, from a mere thing, we are going to have this as a responsibility of the organization, focusing on the management of potential and existing communication interactive networks of the organization and public for the benefit of both groups. So, what we need to understand from this definition is community relations is a part of public relations program of the organization. It is one of the responsibilities or the duties or the functions of the public relations function of the organization. This first part. CR is not an independent activity. It is a part of the overall bigger public relations program function of the organization. That is first one. Second is this CR focuses on the management of the existing and potential communication interactive networks of the organization. So this part of the public relations, that is CR, it, it deals with or it handles or it manages the communication between the organization and public. If the organization does not deal with the community, does not communicate with the community, there will be no community relations. The organization will have to engage the community, the neighborhood in a constant, continuous dialogue. Then only their requirements will be known, their problems will be known, their difficulties will be known, and the organization can think of doing something for the community, for the neighborhood, right? Subject to its resources, subject to its expertise. So, what is required in the first place for CR is some kind of interactive communication and network that should be present between the organization, between the organization and the public. Right? Who has to manage, who has to establish this network, who has to start or set up this network, who has to bring the organization and the community together. It is the CR function of public relations. PR has several other areas to deal with. PR has to deal with press, PR has to deal with employees, that's the internal, PR has to deal with government, PR has to deal with the neighborhood, right, the community. And this neighborhood relations, this community relations is handled by a, I believe, a specialized team of PR professionals who are into CR, who specialize in CR, community relations. So community relations is a part of public relations which deals with the management of interacting communication network between the organization and the public or the community for the benefit of both people. To establishing the communication networks, right? Sending and receiving the communication between the organization and the community, appraising this communication or feedback or inputs, and acting upon or advising the management to act upon this feedback, suggestions, requirements, problems of the community is the responsibility of CR. So this part of public relations is handled by the CR division or CR section or whatever CR department of your public relations program. So CR is essentially a public relations responsibility. Who has to manage this CR in any organization? It's not the marketing people, it is not the finance people, it is not the production people, it is the HR people, more specifically PR people. So you will find PR professionals managing the CR organization. It is their responsibility. So it is a CR is a public relations responsibility. This focuses on the existing. There might be some existing communication networks. Some kind of communication might be there once in a while. For example, for that local jatra, the organization might be giving some 10,000 rupees donation. There might be some kind of communication or association between the organization and the community. It is an existing communication system, that is relationship prevailing in the organization, between the organization and the community. And it could be possible to enhance this relationship, to improve this communication, instead of one off or once in a year communication or transaction between the organization and the community. Why not improve it? Why not it be taken to the next level of a continuous communication, continuous relationship? Every time, every day you speak with the community. Every day your people will go and indulge in some activity, engage with some people, engage with the local leaders, engage with the school, engage with the Anganwadi, engage with everybody, so that there would be a continuous communication and interaction between the organization and the community. This is, please know, the bottom line is it is for the benefit of both the groups, not that it is charity, which we will see later in kind of philanthropy in this unit. But here, this both. There should be some benefit to the organization. Might not be in terms of rupees or monies or dollars, but there would be a lot of benefit to the organization in terms of goodwill, in terms of a peaceful environment, in terms of a supportive community, and for the public in terms of the social capital, social goods or assets, like drinking water, sanitation, school, park, playgrounds, etc. etc. Lot of organizations have been doing this. I think we have done some assignments also on these community relations, probably more specifically the CSR part of community relations. So that is the definition of PR for you. Please note that it is a PR responsibility. It is a part of public relations function of the organization. Let's go to the next thing, and importance of community relations. Why do you think community relations is important for the organization? Or what is the significance of community relations? Please go through these points. Yeah, these are some of the points listed to highlight the significance or importance of community relations for the organization. One is work for everyone who desires. Community relations is a kind of function, kind of activity, right? It works for everyone who desires. Whosoever wants to take part in this, whether in the organization or in the community, they can be a part of this entire function. If the organization wants to, the business firm wants to organize a blood donation camp, everybody in the organization who is eligible, who is capable, can donate blood. Similarly, all those members of the community who are healthy, who are eligible, can donate blood, so that a lot of blood would be collected and would be presented to the local blood bank for the use of the community. So community relations is a vast, extensive area. Anybody connected with the organization, connected with the community it is meant for or dealing with, can take part. Everybody can be inclusive in this community relations process. It is not restricted to only one or a section of the organization or the section of the community. Everybody who is eligible, who desires to work for this, can have a say, can participate, voluntarily participate in this, right? In the entire organization. It is not that only managers should donate blood. It is not like that. Anybody who is healthy, who has not donated any blood, you know all those eligibility conditions for blood donation, can come forward and donate the blood in the blood donation camp organized by the for example, a couple of years back, I believe in November 2017, the HDFC Bank in Shimoga, jointly with our department, had organized a blood donation camp on our campus. Many staff members of HDFC Bank and even the customers of HDFC Bank came here, donated the blood, along with some of our students and faculty members. So everybody participated in this community relations activity of HDFC Bank. examples are many. So community relations is a vast, extensive, but inclusive activity. It welcomes everyone. It includes everybody who are willing to work, willing to participate, willing to contribute, willing to work for this activity. So that is the beauty of community relations. It is not restrictive, right? It is not limited. It is not confined to any one section. Normally, it is open for all. Open for all means all those in the organization and all those in the concerned community. The second point highlighting the importance of community relations is the prospect of growth and new opportunities. Better relations with with the community might bring out new opportunities for the organization in terms of business, in terms of unexplored, untapped market, in terms of untapped or unattended wants or needs on which the organization can work. Even the community might get opportunities to associate with the organization in terms of employment, in terms of service provision, providing of different services, etc. So there will be opportunities for growth and livelihood for both the people. When the organization finds that some eligible candidates who have done diploma are there in the community, organization can hire them. Similarly, when the community finds that there is the organization requires this particular material which is being grown there, which is being extracted there, the community can think of supplying this to organization. So there will be new, or the organization will come to know that the community wants these things which are not in good supply. If possible, the organization can think of producing and supplying this. That is a new business opportunity. So new markets, new employment generation, new revenue generation, or new livelihood opportunities might come up once the organizations and community engage with one another very actively, when they come to know of each other, when they develop very good relationship with each other. That is another very significant aspect of community relations. It highlights, right, the prospects of growth and prosperity, opportunities for growth for both the parties, for the organization as well as for the community. And adequate competitive commercial enterprises. See, community relations also fosters kind of competition among the organizations. When one bank does this, other bank cannot keep but cannot stay behind, right? Normally, if the other organization will also take up the similar or some other kind of activity to engage with community. So there will be a multiplier effect of this community relations program of one organization. Similar competitive firms in the industry might like to take it up. They might not like to lag behind. It might be seen as something non-responsive, irresponsible organization. But that message might go in the community. So, not to be left behind, other organizations may also come forward to with their community relations programs that would foster very good competitive atmosphere, not only in business but even in community relations. And the biggest beneficiary will be the community. When more and more organizations come and start contributing and participating with the community, naturally, the, the living standards of the community is bound to grow, thanks to the competitive nature of the business organizations, particularly with respect to AI. Competent municipal government with modern police, fire, highway, and other services. These can be provided, right? The organization, because of its superior power in the industry, in the locality, right, can bring pressure on the local administration to provide all these facilities. And it might provide its great support, right? Its complementary support in bringing about these facilities, these civic amenities to the community. The community or one or two individuals of this community might not be in a position to follow, monitor, bring pressure on the government or the local administration to provide all this. But when an organization situated in this community steps in, naturally there would be a big pressure on the local administration to provide this. For example, for drinking water facility in Hosur area, probably that would not have been possible but for the JNNC, but for the perfect allied components. When two big institutions they met with the minister, the concerned department officials, the deputy commissioners, and the local administration. The local administration is bound to oblige, right? Hence, the drinking water line has been drawn till JNNC College, so that 2-3 extensions on either side of this road, especially the Hosur area and the Jyotinagar area, they have got the drinking water facility thanks to this. We are the perfect allies and JNNC. In the widening of this road from Navale to Shikaripur area, do you know this is because of the pressure of these three institutions: Perfect Allies, JNNC, and Agricultural University. So when organizations bring pressure, it is possible to have these facilities. When an individual fights, probably it will be a indefinite fight. These government machinery is not likely to budge or oblige. So community relations of business firms have the potential to provide for these facilities from the government by bringing constant pressure. When the pressure is institutional, the machinery is bound to budge. But when the pressure is individual, they bound to neglect, they bound to ignore, and things might not move, or the files might not move. So that is the significance, the strong power of community relations programs of the organizations situated in that locality. So from that perspective, we have to see that point 4. Now, of course, organizations can provide for educational, cultural, religious, education pursuits in the community, as well as constructing schools, right, community centers, conventional halls, even the temple and other things, even recreation facilities, playgrounds, sports they can provide playgrounds, sports complexes, indoor facilities, etc. So as part of the community relations program, many of these facilities which the community would have found it very difficult to provide on its own, obtain on its own, could be made possible thanks to the intervention and participation of the organization. So I am going to stop here at the point 5. The remaining 5 points we can take up in the next class. Is it okay? You're all there? Yeah. Fine, then I am going to end the meeting here. So thank you all. Take care.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.